I will make you better.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer here.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Wind go with you.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Illusion shattered!
I see everything.
We searched to the north, but
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out any...
Hey there, buddy. Dr. Bizhu. What brings you?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
the guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my scryglass hazy.
There's somebody over there! Oh no! It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go...
Watch where you're going!
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right? Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hutao!
My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and... my worst nightmare.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you.
Dad, are you okay? Do you Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to... Sorry, Hutao. Got it, Dad.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the...
Come on, Bizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it...
Use what? What are you
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Oh, yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry. What?
God remains?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Bizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping... I'm happy to do...
You must be pleased you brought the Traveler along.
Well, time is of the essence. Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow, and I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormality.
Dr. Bizhu, how...
Don't you worry. Bye.
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad.
So it's been a long time. No, I have a treatment plan in mind. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Bizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room.
Yes, of course, absolutely.
See you tomorrow, Baiju and
Bye for now.
Are you ready, Baiju?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now.
You know, Paimon's kind of yeah.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you... Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess.
Guilty as charged. Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. These days,
Okay.
almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle.
Wow,
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chen Yu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chen Yu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chen Yu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know, but one thing I do know about Baiju anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now.
After all, It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
Dad! Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do...
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li... What was her reason again?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jialiang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Changsheng and myself for a moment.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system. Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text.
Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Jiangsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body, and soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own. Baiju, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it. Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family... Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jia Liang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
Scry the sky.
Whoa. There's a house up...
Nor have I.
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older.
Supposedly, She met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang.
Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her the last time she visited us.
Quarrel?
I don't know. I did not.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the... Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now, Jiang Li has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up, but if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Changsheng and I found a hidden No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of...
The call of the... Wait.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang?
Since this poison was carefully hidden away...
You mean...
Think a little...
Huh? So you're saying... Wait, but...
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to... Yes. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qing?
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old...
Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this?
Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and
Whoa, what?
Hey, plenty of people with my assistance in rebalancing your chi. Not only can you extend your lifespan...
Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Bizhu,
Unfortunately,
temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face? Ugh, Paimon...
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
all right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, Traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
You called?
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh?
Bizhu of Boo Pharmacy. I do believe the lantern right.
Huh?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? Too often, fervent, I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Chinksa village. A vile monster, the land was finally, the seal is still mostly intact. If the Cha is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint. I do not like to intervene against mortal, but when demonic forces are involved, I do not wish to sway immortality may not be the blessing.
I shall treasure your words of instruction,
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus.
That's you for...
If the god remains...
Master!
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Pharmacy?
What happened?
It's Jiaoliang. He was
Already? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3...
It seemed... Everyone, back to Boo...
Gross.
Dad!
Don't be scared. Dr. Baishu.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't.
When Gui left, he...
Gui, please take Jia Liang to the...
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu.
Baishu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still...
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be...
Oh,
No.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay...
Though, on the bright side...
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face. Huh?
You're finally...
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes...
So, how much longer?
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were...
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just...
Who's talking behind our backs again?
Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely...
Jialiang seemed fine.
I... made... and as a result...
What? You mean...
Yes. But Jialiang, though it was created,
Had he not taken it all these years?
still, moreover,
That explains why.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is
I never to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond.
well, I think that in any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now. So her regular exposure to God remains over, and given that she's already been missing for several days,
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Bizhu.
It's Jialiang!
Dr. Bizhu, you've already done so. After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be able to.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further.
No! We're out of time! Before I forget everything again.
this trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not.
I never expected to live this long. There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before.
Very well.